Hello, everybody on YouTube. I'm going to be alphabetizing my DVD collection tonight. This is the first time that I've ever done a long stream on YouTube, and I'm just using my phone to do this live stream, so really I am not quite sure how this is going to turn out. In fact, I haven't really done any preparation at all, other than the fact that this is the collection of DVDs that I have. Most of them are mine. A few of them are ones that belong to my parents that I'm still in possession of. For the most part, they are actually already alphabetized. There are a few here and there that still need to be placed in different areas. And I will say this, and I'll probably keep repeating myself. There are some movies, let me see, for instance, the Star Wars movies that I have right here. I should probably actually turn my flash on here. Well, that's kind of bright, but it helps. For instance, the Star Wars movies, if you're going to go technically by alphabetizing them, you'd have these in order. But if there's anything that's just a movie series that I have multiple of, probably the Terminator movies would be better here. I'm just going to go, the first in the series, second in the series, third in the series, so on and so forth like that. So like the Spy Kids movies would be 2, then 3, Spider-Man 2, then 3. And that's kind of how that's going to go, just in case that ever turns up. So without further ado, I might as well start. So as I said, they're kind of already in alphabetical order for the most part. I'm going to have to be doing a lot of moving these around. Like I said, there are a few that aren't in order. For instance, Sahara, that starts with S, and the S's are kind of already here. Plus, there's Twister, which is a T, and that belongs, probably somewhere around here. For instance, like, 300, that doesn't really have A, B, C, or D or anything like that. But since it's a number, I'm probably going to put that first. So let's go ahead and I'm going to find every movie, like I said, 300. So I'm going to go ahead and take that out. So doing this with one hand is going to be a lot of fun for the rest of the night. So let's go ahead and just grab 300. Also 21 right there. That's a movie that does not have and starts with an A. It just starts with a number. So I'm going to do that. Also, if any movie starts with the word the, for instance, The Sandlot, I'm not going to use the word the. It's just going to be whatever word this. So, Sandlot is S-A. And that's kind of how that's going to go. So 300 Spartans, again, ignoring the word the, starts with 300. So 300 would go before 300 Spartans. 21 goes before 300. So let's see if we have any other movies that have numbers. I'm just kind of fingering through these here just to check them. It's hard to check these ones at the bottom, but for the most part, I don't think I have any more, but I'm going to be very careful in checking all these. And I'll probably talk about some of the movies that are on here as I get closer to them or as I go by them, talking about how many times I might have seen them, if I might have seen them, which ones are mine, which ones aren't mine. But the way that I'm going to do this is I kind of have this empty bookshelf here, and I'm just going to go top row, bottom row, or I'm sorry, top row, middle row, bottom row. And then once that is filled up, I have another shelf over here, and this kind of row I've just have books, so I'm not really going to move them. So whatever the overflow from this shelf is, I'm going to go ahead and put them there. And I know that for right now, it should lead to about there. And after that, I have, these are all TV shows. And so I'm kind of organizing it so where you have movies, then TV shows. And this right here, I know the camera keeps focusing on my finger. This is all just my Blu-ray collection. That's already been alphabetized. I've kept that pretty clear. In fact, I need to get another shelf for that because that shelf is, it's almost completely full. In fact, there's some things like I have a Harry Potter set and Dark Knight Rises set. Those are all already, overflowing from there. So without further ado, so we already have these three here. And if I do happen to find any that need to be put in another spot, then I'm just going to put them in another spot. So we have that already done. Now the next thing to do is go with the A's. So as I said, most of the A's are already over here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and take just the ones that are D's off for now and take the C's that I can see. Get it? C's for C. Ha ha ha. Over here. And gonna go ahead and see like the movie A Bridge Too Far. That one, I would consider that. I would consider that to be an A, not a B. So it's stuff like that that's going to be kind of, moving things out of order. So A's, A's. These are all A's right here. And let's see, are there any other A's? Again, I'm just going to kind of look through these here. That's an I, that's an I, that's an IJ. Again, if I happen to miss one and I find it later on, then I'll just go ahead and move it when the time comes. But I think that was all of them. So let's see if these are in order. So A, B, G, L, L. So like, you have two Alamo movies. You got the one that was made in 2004, one that was made in 1960. Both of them have the exact same name, so it doesn't really matter which order I put them in. I'm just going to go ahead and leave them right here. So do we have any A, B's? No. A, C, D. So Alamo goes before Alien, ALV. Again, there's a the. In fact, is this even a movie? Again, see, right here. This is not a movie. This is a TV show. So I'm going to put that over here, over by my TV shows, and I'll get that later. So we got A, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, and then G, and so that is that. So this, as of now, is all of my movies that start with an A. In order. All right, so now we move on to the B's. And I think I've got some B's over here. Do I have any B's? Yes, here they are. Hello, B's. Whoa, that flipped. And actually, some of these movies I haven't even seen. So like here, no, here we got Bambi, Bambi 2. That's first movie, second movie in the series. BAM, BA, BA. So these are BA. T, M comes before T, so that's there. The C, that's actually a C. That doesn't belong over here. It belongs with our C's, which I'm going to get here in a second. BE, BI, BL, LM, and O. Okay, so these movies are next. And again, if I miss a movie here and there, there's probably a B somewhere that I might have missed, to be honest. But I'll eventually go get that. So that's everything there. So B's, now let's move on to C's, which I have right over here. So C-A-P-Q-R-S-T. That's there. She kind of looks like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. That's just Jennifer Gardner. Interesting. So we got C, and what even is this? This is something of my mom's. But that starts with an L, so that's going to go over here for later. So C-H, E, C-H-I, C-L, Homeward Bound, that starts with an H. So that doesn't, well, that fell down back there, oh well. So Click, Commandos, that's a C-O, C-O-L-L-M-N-O-P, so that goes there. And Curious is C-U, so C-U comes almost completely last. All right, so that's another group of movies that we can put up here, and we can put up there. So hopefully those will stay up, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of movies that are just going to, fall down as time goes on here. In fact, they almost did when I touched it there. So there we go. All right, so now we go to the D's. Are there any D's down here? Unfortunately, yes, there are a couple. So just grab the D's like that. All right, so now we're back, and let's start this out. So first off, get everything with the DA, these three, DAT, DAY, DAR. Okay, so QR, that's there, good. DE, I, ABCDE. So Die Hard, then Die Hard 2, then Die Hard 3 is how that would go, since I'm putting them in movie series order. And if I do get anything wrong, please do tell me. So DID and DIE. So these look like they are in order. Put them on the shelf. Let's see, I got my flag collection here. And there we go. So now that we go D, A, B, C, D, E, do we have any movies that start with an E? I actually am not sure. In fact, I don't think I have any movies that start with an E. No, I'm not seeing any here, in fact. I'm not seeing any of these at all that start with an E. No, I'm pretty sure there are none. So skipping E goes on to E, F, G. So F is next. And we got some F's right here. Do we have any F's in this pile or here? Nope, not that I can see. Yeah, none. All right, so F, A, I, L, M, N, O, 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 P, Q, R. All right, see, those were already in order. Now, if you notice, we're getting into the end of this row up here. So I can fit one more movie here if I squeeze it. And I think I'm going to have to squeeze it. So Finding Nemo. Let's see if I can fit you here. If not, then you're going to go into the next row. I don't like to squeeze these too much. And yep, you know what? That's not going to fit. So we'll put you over here. I really do need to get a bigger shelf for these. So, all right, that's that. So A, B, C, D, E, F. Now we're up to G. So got some G's right here. These are I's, I's. In fact, it might be easier. Whoops, sorry about that. If I just go ahead and knock these over here. So that's a G. And do you have any other G's over here? I don't think I do have any other G's over here. Nope. I'm pretty sure that I do not. And this right here, in case anyone's wondering, excuse me, this does not have any cover art, but it's the movie Open Season. So I need to remember that when I get over to these movies over here. And I'm going to print out like a label or something for that at some point in the future. So here we go for G's. So GA, and do we have any GE? Rescue from Gilligan's Island. That starts with an R, so that should be over here. So we got GE, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. All right, so those pretty much are already in order. Great. So now we go to H's. So there are several H's over here. Let's see, any more that I might have taken off the row? What is this? Jack Benny 3 full-length episodes. Episodes are not movies. They are TV shows. So that's there, and all right, that's that. So do we have any other H's? I don't think I have any other H's here. H. No, I'm not seeing any H's. Like I said, if I miss something, see, the problem is, like, say I find a B, like, over here. Then I gotta figure out where it's at. Take that one, move it here, take that one, move it there, take that one, move it over there, take that one, move it there. You know, that's how long it would be. So, you know, this might take a while. We're about 14 minutes in right now. So Harry Potter, again, Goblet of Fire, and then Order of the Phoenix. That would be 4th movie in series, and then 5th movie in series. So that's how that goes. So HA, and then HI, LMNO, T. Yep, these are already in order. So the H's, they are done. Now here comes the fun part, which is the I's, because there are quite a few I's. So obviously I Am Legend would be first, and then Incredibles, Independence Day. So that's, you know, INC, IND, INDI, INDE. And this, you know, I would take out how that has, you see it has a bonus material DVD. I would take that out, but, you know, this is a box set, and I kind of want to keep the box set together. Much like over here in Star Wars, I have a bonus material DVD that goes with it, and I'm just going to go ahead and leave it with the set. So, that would be just movie order. So again, I got Raiders, Temple, Crusade, bonus, and then the crappy one that came out just a few years ago. And what year did that come out? Like 2007? What year? Actually, no, I'm 2008. Okay. God, that movie is 11 years old now. But very shiny. All right, so that's that. Go ahead and put these back where they were. So, another one of my mom's movies. Dang, Cameron Diaz. She's looking fine. Anyways, so we got In Her Shoes, iRobot. Technically, that would be the letter I first. So IA, IR. Because the word I is its own letter here. I'm sorry, its own word. So LMNOPQR, ST, and these are J's. I don't know why I have these up. So, all right, these are in order. Let's go ahead and put them on the shelf. Like that. All right, now the J's. Problem is I got some J's down there, and there's a couple of J's over here, so I'm going to set the camera down and get these. All right, so this right here is a John Wayne movie collection. It's not a TV show, and there's multiple movies, so I'm just going with the word J. This is my dad's. It's got like 20-something John Wayne movies in it. He bought it a long time ago. A few good ones, like McClintock's a well-known one, but a lot of these are, you can see they're like made in the 30s, and they're not even an hour long, so a lot of these, you don't even know, probably never even heard of them. But anyway, so J-I-I-L-M-N-O, Johnson, so John. Technically the word John comes before the word Johnson, if you're alphabetizing like that. And then Jurassic Park 3. So we got our I's and our J's. All right, so H-I-J. Now we go to K. So there's some K's here. Any other K's? See some L's. Look at that. I missed an H. So where's H? So homeward bound is H-O-M. So H-O-L-M-N-O. It goes right here. It's a 2-movie collection, both homeward bound. So it goes right there. So I don't know if anyone's keeping track, but that is the first one that we have missed and put back up. So A, Knight's Tale. You know what? That should go with the A's. I did that up here. So A, Knight's Tale goes right here between A Bridge Too Far and Agent Cody Banks. So let's take Fat Albert and place it right here. And I said that goes right here. So it goes right there. All right, so we really only have 2. So Knowing, and why is this even over here? That's not a K. I guess Knowing is our only, Knowing is actually, it's Nicolas Cage, so it's about what you expect. But this movie was actually, I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. It was an interesting concept. Has one of the best plane crash scenes ever in a movie. So if you haven't seen it, I would suggest going to watch it. So Knowing goes over here. I think I can fit definitely one more over here. Maybe 2 more if I squeeze it, but I'm not going to try it too far. So H-I-J-K-L. Now we get to our L's. And there's quite a lot of the L's here. So I don't want to take an L, but we got a bunch of them. And I think there's 2 of them here. And okay, those fell over. All right, so here's our L's. Do we have any other L's? I don't think there are any other L's. They're over here. Nope, not from what I can see. Okay, so here we go. LA, last played out, obviously that's first. LIC, LIO, again, Lilo and Stitch, then Lilo and Stitch 2. First movie, second movie. So LIC, LIV, those in order. Also, to what production company made this movie? 20th Century Fox. You need to release Live Free or Die Hard, the unrated version on Blu-ray. It might exist, but all I've been able to see the Blu-ray is just the regular theatrical version. This movie was shot rated R. The theatrical version was cut down to PG-13, and it's so much better, the unrated version. I have a Blu-ray set over there with all the Die Hard movies. It's actually behind my Star Wars set there. You can't even see it. Of all the Die Hard movies. And the Live Free or Die Hard that it has is the theatrical version, and it doesn't have the unrated. And I let my friend actually borrow the Blu-ray, and I refuse to give up the unrated version because, as far as I'm concerned, this is the only version of this movie that matters, is the unrated version, because it's, it's R-rated. It's the way it's supposed to be. They leave in the F words, and it's a little bit more violent. So, anyways, I went off on a tangent. So, okay, now for O's. L-O-N, L-M-N-O, P-Q-R, S-T-U-V, V-V. Okay, I don't know what these movies are. I think these are all my mom's. I know that's for sure. So love, loves, love. I guess the word love would come before loves. So C comes before H, and then, yep, these are in order, I guess. My mom's movies. Oh my goodness. So we've had this movie forever. Look, it's still wrapped up. We've never even opened it. I've never watched it. I have no idea what it's about. So I'm not going to open it. But anyways, I think it was my dad's, actually. I don't even think that was my mom's. So here we go. And there we go with that. So now that we're done with the L, let's go to the M. Quite a few of these M's. M. Okay. So do we have any MA? So again, Madagascar, Madagascar 2. First movie, second movie. Mad A, Mad G, Meet the Parents. I've never actually seen that movie. Oh well. So ME, MI, Mission. So MI, Mission Impossible. I comes before the T. And then MO, Moms, LO, or LM, NLM, NOP. I'm getting myself confused. I should not be doing that right now. So Monster, House, Alien, NOPQR, and then R. Okay, so the M's are complete. And we'll put these on the shelf. I don't really watch DVDs very much anymore. I mostly just watch Blu-rays. So a lot of these are movies that I haven't watched or even opened. In fact, this is probably the first time that I've actually touched these DVD boxes, with the exception of when I moved. This is the first time these DVD boxes have been like individually touched in some of these maybe 10 years. It's actually quite amazing how time flies. So okay, so LMN. So we're up to the N's. Here, O's. Do I have any N's over here? In case I miss any N's? N's, you over here? Nope. I don't think so. So these, I guess, are the only ones we have. So Narnia, R comes before T. Night at night. All right. Very quick for the N's. Where's my National Treasure 1 DVD? I have no idea where that's at. I have National Treasure 1 on DVD, but I don't know where it's at. I mean, I'm thinking I might have given it to a friend because I bought National Treasure 2. Where is it? National Treasure. I bought National Treasure 1. I got the Blu-ray of it, but I used to have the DVD, and now that I'm thinking about it, I have no idea where that's at. And I haven't seen it in a very long time. I hope I didn't lose it. Oh God, now I'm concerned. Oh well. So now let's go to the O's. So, over the hedge. What was this? Open season. So P comes before O. I'm sorry, P comes before V. Do we have any other O's? You know what? Look at that. You see that? That is an E that I missed because I wasn't paying attention. Let me get it out. All right, so now that I missed one, let's go ahead and go over here. So A, B, C, D. The E is going to go right there. So let's go ahead and take U off of here. Stick U right here. Move U over. And put you there. So that's the only E that I have because it goes from D, E, F. Congrats. Okay. Stay. All right, so back to the O's. Were these the only O's that I had? I think these were the only O's that we had from what I can see. And again, I'm going to print a label for open season there at some point. So, LMNOP. Oh my goodness. The Adventures, A-D. This belongs up here. This is what happens when you let your parent organize them instead of you organizing them, because I do a much better job. And unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to take the Die Hard series, and they're going to be split on different shelves. Go there. All right, so A, D, V. A, D comes before G. All right, that's where it goes. Okay. Now, what am I on P's again? All right, so that's an R, that's an R. Okay, so here's some P's. Pink Panther. My mom's thing, it starts with an L. Maybe I should just wait till the end. No, you know what? I should just do it now. So at least L's are down here. So L-A-U. L-A-S. T-U-V. W-X-Y-Z. I'll just let it sit there. So that's good there. All right. Now for the P's. So we got Passion. Great movie. Unfortunately, I don't know how this happened, but this this outer casing got completely torn up somehow. It's the only one of my DVDs that's like that, and I don't know how it happened or why it happened. But I mean, at least it makes it stand out more, I guess. I'm not sure. So we got P and PAT, and here, Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a bonus disc. It's a bonus disc for Curse of the Black Pearl here. So, I don't know. But we got, Pirate, and I'm actually going to take the bonus disc. It goes with Curse of the Black Pearl, which is why I kept it on this side, as opposed to putting it, after the series here, just to kind of keep it in order. So, bonus discs are the only exception here. So, PAs, Pirate, then PO, L comes before S, and then pink comes before H, I, J, K, and O. So N comes before R, because it's LMNOPQRST. So it looks like those are in order. All right. Now we're getting to the point where I think some of these are going to have to start going over there because I don't have much room left on this shelf. So I'm just going to take a few at a time, ones that I know will fit. In fact, I think I can probably get all the P's here. At least I want to get all the Pirates of the Caribbeans together because Pirates of the Caribbean is a good franchise, but my favorite is actually At World's End. Then Curse of the Black Pearl, then Dead Man's Chest, and everything after that, the fourth movie, the fifth movie, I don't even consider those to be in existence as far as I'm concerned. They are non-existent to me. So I have one more P, and it's going to go right there. So the P's are done. Now we can move on to the R's. So, actually, no. Look at that. The pacifier. One I missed. So P-A-S, P-A-C. Polar Express, you're going on the other shelf. Pacifier, you're going right between Over the Hedge and Passion of the Christ. So, Polar Express, you get special treatment. Like that. Sweet. All right, now let's do the R's. Now, when it gets to the S's, there are a lot of movies I have that start with S, but not as many that start with R. So, any over here with R's? That's an R, see? Got that so we don't have to worry about it later. Nope, I think that's it for the R's. So, R-E, R-O, R-O-A, R-O-A, R-O-B, then rules. All right, they're in order. On the shelf you go. Q-R-S. Now comes the fun part. All right. Phone fell down for a second. Here we go. These all start with S. And at least when we get to Star Wars, these kind of all go in one solid block. Hello, bonus disc. First off, we need all the SAs. So, Saving Private Ryan. What is this? I don't think this is a movie. It's one of my mom's things. But it has an essay. I'm going to say screw it and make an exception. These are essays. You're an essay. And everything else, and you're an essay. All right. So, SAV, Sandlot 1 will go before Sandlot 2. So, SAH, ABCDEFGH, IJKLMNTUV. So these are all SAs going over there. So now SB, any SBs? No, SC, Scooby. Any other SCs? I don't think I have any. CDE, any SEs? CDEFG. H, we do have some SHs right here. Hello. Again, the adventures belongs over here. I will get you in a second. Stay there. So, Shark, Shrek, Shutter Island. SHR, SHU. R comes before U, TUV. QRS, TUV. And then A. So, let's go there. Believe it or not, I have never seen Shutter Island. It's one of the few like movies that people always talk about that I have never seen. I have no idea. So that'll be there. So SHSI. There is an SI here. It's right here. Again, this actually isn't mine. This is a friend of mine who actually belongs to her, but she left it with me. So I need to give it back to her next time I see her. Again, it's a collection of movies, but I'm just going to call it Silver Screen. So, again, it's one of the few exceptions I'm going to make, because like the John Wayne set that I have right there, it's a collection of movies, so at least it's not TV shows. So, SI. Any other SIs? No. A, B, C, D, T, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, S, P, S, P, S, P, S, P, S, P. All right, so what comes first? The word spider or sponge? Well, I comes before O, and O comes before Y. So these are all in order. Spy Kids 2 is my favorite of the series. So now we go to, you know what? These are actually in order because T comes before W. So I'm going to go ahead and place these. Oop, that came out like this. So this is kind of very oddly organized, but they are actually in order. So because I'm holding my phone with one hand, I have to take all these and do it with the other. Like this. I like the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. It's good. And if you notice here, I'm going to make a comment once I put these on the shelf. I have two, if you look at it's New Hope, Empire, Jedi, Jedi. The reason why is because I bought originally these three here were all part of a set that had the original trilogy together. But you can notice they're all full screen, And a few, God, I'm going to say a few years ago, it's probably more like 10 now, they released a set that had, well, it wasn't a set, it was, excuse me, different. Again, I don't know why I got full screen. I should have gotten widescreen, but these are limited edition. Each of these includes the original, unaltered theatrical versions of the movie. The only thing they've been done is digitally mastered to be on DVD. So, there's no George Lucas changing things. It's the original version, kind of crappy graphics and everything, but they're on these. And that's the reason I got them, because I wanted the originals of each movie. Movie mistakes, slight continuity errors or like clipping errors where things weren't fully rendered all the way, exist in these three. And that's why I got them. But, yeah, that's enough of that. So these go here. So now that we're done with the S's, in case I didn't miss any, after S comes T. And we've got several T's here. What is this? Again, episodes belong over there. Twister, you're a T. And that is the only T's. So any TAs? Nope. Let's go Twister. I know it's going to be at the end. All the Terminator movies belong together, so that's all TE. E comes before I. I comes before W. TR comes after I. Before that. TO comes HQR. LMNOP. QR goes there. And TOR comes before TOW. And the Three Stooges. You know what? Look at that. Episodes. Not a movie. You know what that means? Over there. I guess that's the only T's that I have right here. Again, unless I missed some. God, where do these all come from? My dad bought these things like 10 years ago. All three of those, none of them are opened. Or, well, I mean, that doesn't count, but all three, that, and that, none of them are opened. It's amazing. And these are all, oh wait, okay, yeah, that's a W. So, that means these movies here get to go on the shelf. And, of course, I just completely flipped them, and they all came out of order. Twister is one of my favorite movies of all time. I grew up in this thing. So, let me see if I can carry these. Again, it's kind of difficult doing this with just one hand. Holding the camera with one hand and doing the rest with your other. So, I'm just trying not to drop them. Terminator 2, by the way. My favorite movie of all time. And you know what? I don't want to squeeze this Titanic Special Edition. What is this? The Special Collector's Edition. 3-disc set. I don't want to squeeze that there, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it over here with the rest of these, just like that. So now that we're done with the T's, we can look and see if we have any U's, which I'm already telling you that we do not have any U's. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and, since these are all together, just do the rest of them. So W's, W, W. So W-A, L, M-N-O-P-Q-R, W-A-C, W-A-T, Q-R-S-T, and W-E, we W, we B. And then this movie, Worthless Man. This was a movie that was actually made by some people at my old church that I used to go to. And it's only like, God, look how bad this, it's all like out of focus and stuff. 26 minutes. It's just a short little thing they made. It wasn't that bad, but you can tell it's a homemade movie. But I bought the DVD for like $5 or whatever they sold it from. So that is why I'm including it here. And as far as I can tell, that is everything in order. So let's put you on the shelf. And I have just enough room before I start getting into my TV shows, which I should definitely organize those. But we're already 43 minutes into this. So, all right, let's just finish this up. What is it? T. How did I do that? I just went from T to W. Screw this. I'm just going to place these in here where they belong. So T, U, V, W, X, Y, and no Z's. Well, there's one last thing to do before we wrap this thing up, and that is what I dreaded. Moving everything just to put one more thing back. So we had the adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle, Shark Boy, QRS, which means it's going to go right where my finger is. Sorry, Pirates of the Caribbean, you're getting split up. And in the worst way possible, too, because one of them is going to be on the complete other shelf. At least the diehards are kind of a little bit more together now. And that's going right here. Just like that. You know what? I can fit the Die Hard back in here. If I squeeze it for just a second. Let me put my phone down. You know what? That wasn't worth it. It was squeezing it a little bit too much, more than I wanted it to be. So, all right. Pirates of the Caribbean 3, my favorite one of the franchise. You know, I can fit. Whoops, I dropped it. I can actually fit it because remember I didn't want to. Titanic wouldn't fit of the end here, but Pirates of the Caribbean does. And minus these things, which I'm just gonna kind of throw down there, we have a completely alphabetized DVD collection right here that is fully alphabetized for the first time in a long time. As I said, they were mostly alphabetized before, but now fully alphabetized. And that right there is the break where it switches from movies to TV shows. And that's that. So thank you all so much for watching, even though I got 0 viewers the entire time, but who knows, maybe this will lead somewhere. 46 minutes. If you happen to watch this later on YouTube and you watched the entire thing, thank you so much for sticking around. Other than that,